What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some good news regarding our Social Security recipients. The numbers are out, and it looks like there will be a huge increase in benefits. Also, we have one state that just approved of some new $250 stimulus checks, and this could be going out to about 3 million Americans. Also, don't forget about the new partnership that I just signed with Moomoo, where they are giving my family and friends 15 free stocks. In order to qualify, all you have to do is sign up using the link down below. That will get you your first one free stock, and then deposit $100, and that will get you an additional 4 free stocks. And then if you deposit $2,000 or more, you can receive all 15 stocks for free. And the beauty about this is they could be worth around $2,000. Now, if you do sign up, remember to keep your money in your account at least 60 days in order to receive the free stocks. But anyways, guys, it's free money, and don't sleep on this opportunity. But anyways, guys, hey, as we get started, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the like button for us because you like Budget Bill. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Well, what do you know, guys? We just heard from the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, which is the CEO of Tesla, in which he has reiterated his worst nightmare for the economy. Yes, the world's richest man worries about the Federal Reserve's aggressive rate hikes to fight inflation. Yes, the markets are slumping as investors worry about the consequences of the Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes designed to fight against inflation, in which we are seeing the highest inflation that we have seen in over the past 40 years. Now, the fears of investors was marked by September the 13th equity market rout that followed a report confirming that inflation is not easing as of yet. But the hotter than expected inflation report wiped almost $1.6 trillion from the S&P, marking the worst session for the U.S. stocks since June of 2020. Now, the headline consumer price index for the month of August was estimated to have risen about 8.3% from year earlier last year, down from the 8.5% pace that was recorded in July, but faster than Wall Street's consensus forecasted of around 8.1%. Now, the good news about this is because the Consumer Price Index is also affiliated with the Consumer Price Index-W, which is the actual numbers that is related to whether or not how much we are going to give for the Social Security benefits, such as the cost of living adjustment. So this number actually went up, which means that the percentage that is probably going to be related for our Social Security recipients is going to actually go up in favor of our Social Security beneficiaries. But anyways, guys, it talks about it right here, in which this number is continuing to rise, and the Feds continue to want to raise interest rates to actually lower the inflation down. But will it actually work, guys, or will Elon Musk get his worst fear, which means that the economy will have a severe recession going into 2023? I sure hope not, guys. But anyways, hey, we have some other news in regards to our Social Security benefits, because back in June of this year, we talked about where Senators Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and some other Democrats, they stated that, look, they want to go ahead and pay retirees an additional $2,400 in their Social Security checks by raising taxes on the richest Americans. And that's exactly what they did, guys. They actually wrote out a plan to go ahead and try to get this thing rolling, in which they rolled out this particular plan that's going to boost Social Security checks. But the Republicans are continuing to stay in opposition. They do not want any increase whatsoever in regards to our Social Security beneficiaries, let alone increasing the amount that they actually receive per month. But the Democrats are pushing very hard, which we already know that the Democrats are in charge right now for a little bit. We don't know how the November midterm elections is going to change that, but the Democrats are in charge, and they want to do something, and they want to do something very quickly, in which that is why these particular senators, as well as some other lawmakers, have introduced this bill, and they're standing behind it, which is calling for an increase of $2,400 each for our Social Security recipients. So yes, the House Democrats are calling for action on Social Security reform, and they have been calling for this for quite some time, but they have really been doing much more now that President Biden is in office, because that was one thing that he actually stand on when he was on the campaign trail running for the presidential election. But he hasn't yet done anything since he's been in office for the past 2 years or so. But that doesn't mean anything, guys, because he still has a little bit less than 2 years to go, and he could go ahead and push this thing through along with the other Democrats. Now, what it says is that Social Security has reached the 87th annual anniversary of the program's enactment this particular month. And while more than 65 million beneficiaries rely on income from the program, it has been about 51 years since the benefits have actually been expanded, according to one Democratic lawmaker. But House Democrats, they are hoping that they can bring one bill that is seeking to change that up for a vote on the floor this fall. So yes, guys, they are trying to get this thing done. They're trying to bring it up for a vote to see exactly how lawmakers kind of weigh in on this idea to raise the benefits, to expand the Social Security program, because it's been 51 years and nothing has been done as of yet, guys. And we know the program is outdated, guys. We know that, but we do need to do something about it right now. I agree with these particular lawmakers, as well as other ones that are standing behind this, because our Social Security recipients are our most vulnerable individuals in America, and we need to make sure that they are taken care of, especially as we are dealing with these high costs because of the inflation right now. Everything is going up, from gas, consumer goods, to services, anything that you can think of, as well as rent. All of those things are going up right now, and our Social Security recipients just can't really afford to do this, guys, and they are doing without. They are cutting back on their medications, cutting back on the amount of food that they eat per day, just so they can have enough money just to survive. So anyways, guys, we do need to expand this program, and we have these lawmakers that are wanting to do just that. And I have some good news, and that is because I have Representative Pramila Jayapal, and what she is talking about right here, exactly what they need to do in regards to this new Social Security bill that is on the table right now, which is on the forefront. They're still trying to get it in to get a vote for it, but it is still lingering on. But check this out, exactly what she had to say.
Government. I also think there are a couple of bills, like, for example, the Social Security Act 2100, that would be a very good bill for us to pass. This is something that is incredibly popular across the country, and this bill really makes some critical improvements to Social Security, and it contrasts us with the Republicans, who we know through Rick Scott and others want to strip away Social Security. We also hope that the Senate is going to pass the marriage equality bill. I think that is a really critical bill to be able to put Republicans on the record, and hopefully to be able to pass with at least 10 Republicans. So those are some of the things on the plate. For the midterm elections, we have a couple of messages. Number one, Mika, we have to tell people how much Democrats have done, how we've brought down unemployment tremendously to the lowest point in the last 50 years, the way in which we've created jobs, the way in which we've brought manufacturing back to the United States with the CHIPS Act, of course, reducing hunger through the American Rescue Plan. Some of that ARP money, by the way, is still funding states for child care and other things. And then most recently, the biggest investment in climate, and, of course, protecting our freedoms. Women are furious across the country about the Dobbs decision. It is turning women out in droves, and those things together, I think, are going to be the winning formula for the midterms.
So yes, guys, as you can see, Representative Jayapal, she said that, look, those are some of the things that they are working on right now, and they're trying to get those things passed while the Democrats continue to control all of the chambers right now, guys. So yes, Jayapal said that, look, Social Security reform is one of the top priorities that they need to get done, and they need to get it done very quickly, because our Social Security recipients are struggling right now, guys. So anyways, guys, this is definitely some good news that they're working on right now. Seeing this news come out just a day ago or so. So we do know that it is on the forefront right now with the lawmakers. And yes, guys, they are continuing to try to do this. And hopefully they will actually get it done. Now, they do want to raise taxes on the rich people, those individuals that make more than, let's say, $140,000 a year, because that is exactly where the Social Security taxing actually stops. Once you hit, I believe, over $147,000 per year, then you don't have to pay any additional money into the Social Security fund. So anyways, guys, that thing could become insolvent by the year of 2035, but hopefully they are able to get this reform done in which our Social Security recipients will actually receive this huge increase, COLA increase, guys, of $2,400 per year. Would you guys like that? Do you agree with this? Do you think that they need to do this Social Security reform? If you do, comment down below and let me know, guys. But anyways, I do have some updates on some stimulus update news, and that is because we do have some new $250 stimulus checks that are going out to around 3.2 million Americans. And yes, it talks about it right here, guys. It says that the exact date of some one-time direct payments worth up to $250 will be sent to 3.2 million Americans. Now, more than 3 million taxpayers in the state of Virginia are set to receive a rebate worth up to $250 within the next few weeks. State officials have confirmed that one-time only payments will be sent out from September the 19th. Around 3.2 million Americans are expected to receive this rebate, and Virginians must have a tax liability last year in order to qualify for the $250 payment. Now, what this means, guys? Well, it means if you owed state income taxes in 2021, you may get some of that cash back to you in your pockets with the exemption of other credits. Also, credits include taxes paid to another state, deductions, and subtractions. Now, individuals filing will receive up to $250, while Americans that submit a joint tax filing return will pocket up to $500. Now, these rebates are set to be released from September the 19th, and officials expect to send these payments in daily batches of around 250,000. So anyways, guys, hey, if eligible Virginians file their taxes by July the 1st, they should receive the rebate by October the 31st. But you must submit your tax return by November the 1st if you want to claim the $250 payment. So hopefully, guys, you live in Virginia and you will be eligible to receive up to $250 for single filers or up to $500 for joint filers. But also, guys, we do have some other stimulus that could be coming next month, and I believe that this has been approved as well. California inflation relief checks are coming next month. What do you know, guys? California has been giving out a ton of different types of stimulus checks over the past 2.5 years. So they are not ready to stop as of yet. But right now, the state of California is due to start sending out inflation relief checks next month in October. The program, known as the Middle Class Tax Refund, will see direct payments being sent out to more than 20 million Californians. Now, the size of the payments will range between $200 and $1,050 based on factors that include your income and the number of dependents in your home. And to help you calculate how much you'll receive, the state has created a middle class tax refund estimator tool that allows you to plug in your information to find out how much you will actually receive. Now, the payments will be issued one of two ways, either through direct deposit or through debit cards. If you file your taxes electronically, you can expect a direct deposit. Individuals who make more than $250,000 per year and joint filers or head of households who make more than $500,000 per year won't qualify to receive the middle class tax refund, and calculations will be based on information provided in your 2020 tax return. Now, the program was initially proposed several months ago as a response to the high gas prices, and payments are due to start going out in October, and most people should receive their money by January of 2023. So again, guys, those are just two different states that are sending out stimulus checks. Virginia is sending them out this month up to $250 or $500, and then we have California that should be sending them out sometime next month, and those could be worth up to to $1,050. But anyways, guys, this is some awesome news as we continue to see these increases for our Social Security recipients, and hopefully the Democrats and hopefully Republicans actually get on board to support that bill, which is in regards to the Social Security Act 2100, because we definitely need to get this thing done for our Social Security recipients, those individuals on SSI, SSDI, VA beneficiaries, and all of the above. The Social Security Administration needs to send out these additional $2,400 extra per year. Wouldn't you agree, guys? But anyways, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But as a quick reminder, don't forget about the promotion with Moo, where they are giving out those 15 free stocks. It's a great way to earn some additional money. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.